You don't need to ask your mom or friends for help anymore. Your phone can answer these questions for you. If you have an iPhone, it takes just a few seconds. Today, I want to show you how to do laundry, identify food, and recognize plants with your phone. Before their first wash, most people aren't sure what the symbols on clothing tags mean. iPhone users don't have to rely on guesswork or search engines. Their phones will do it for them. Simply take a photo of the label with the symbols. Then, open the Photos app. At the bottom of the photo, you'll see a washing machine icon. Click on it, and the explanations for all the symbols will appear on the screen. Another handy trick is for identifying plants. Just take a picture of a plant you find interesting while on a walk, and your iPhone will tell you what it is. This feature can recognize any potted or wild-growing flower. Every plant enthusiast will love using this function. You can use the same trick for fruits. If you're abroad on vacation and a vendor hands you a delicious fruit you don't recognize, take a picture with your phone, and Apple will identify it for you. Thanks to this feature, you don't need to search for information online anymore. Your iPhone does it for you. Insert a regular straw into your phone. That's what they do in electronics stores. This simple trick will improve the performance of an old phone. First, prepare a regular plastic bottle from a beverage. Use a knife to cut off its top along with the cap. It should look like in the video. Now it's time to prepare the cap. You need to make a hole in it. The most convenient way is to unscrew it from the bottle. Use a lighter to gently melt its cap. It's important that the flame does not touch the cap because it can catch fire. When the plastic starts to melt, simply pierce it with a metal screwdriver. It should go all the way through, creating a hole. It should be the same diameter as a drinking straw. Insert it through the hole so that it protrudes on both sides. Then secure it with hot glue. Apply glue all around so that the straw doesn't move. Wait for the hot glue to dry. This prepared tip fits any household vacuum cleaner. You just need to remove the manufacturer's attachments from its hose and attach the one made from the bottle and straw. It's so precise that it's perfect for cleaning electronics like phones. That's where a lot of dust accumulates. The charging port may work slower if there is too much sand and dust in it. Such a tip allows us to clean it in the comfort of our home. Just insert the straw into the phone and turn on the vacuum cleaner. The dust that has accumulated there for weeks will be immediately sucked out. The same can be done with headphone jacks and speakers.
Why do hotels install phones in the bathroom? You'll be shocked when you learn the reason. In many hotel rooms, you can find two phones, one by the bed and another one in the bathroom. While it may seem unpleasant, they serve a special purpose. They are placed there for the comfort of guests. Landline phones in bathrooms appeared before the invention of mobile phones. The ability to make a call from the bathroom was meant to be a symbol of luxury. Hotels wanted to ensure that guests wouldn't miss important calls, even while sitting on the toilet. Why are phones still there when everyone has a mobile phone? It turns out hotels have found a use for them. The phone can be used to call for help. In case a hotel guest feels unwell, they can call the front desk at any time. What do you think about having a phone in the bathroom? Have you ever used it during your hotel stay?
Here's a hidden function of a utility knife that you probably didn't know about. A utility knife has way more uses than I initially thought. Today, I want to show you two functions that I think are worth your attention. They make work faster and safer. First, a regular utility knife can make working with wires much easier. You've probably always cut the wires and tried to strip the insulation with the flat side of the blade. That's a mistake. Look at this. On the other side of the knife, there's a rounded notch. You can use this notch to strip the insulation off wires. Just place the notch in the cut area and gently slide it to remove the insulation perfectly. Second, see how safely you can remove the blade tip when it gets dull. Don't try to snap it off with your fingers, as you might cut yourself. Also, don't break it against different objects, as it might shatter and cause injury. The proper way to snap off the blade is much easier than you think. At the end of the knife, there's a special plastic piece for this purpose. Just remove it, place it on the dull blade segment, and press. The blade tip will break off effortlessly. I hope you find these tricks useful and start using them in your work. I always carry a crayon in my wallet. It saved me in many situations. Thanks to it, I avoided a lot of problems. When you learn 3 reasons why I have such a crayon, you'll start carrying it in your wallet too. You can use it anytime. Wrap the crayon in a piece of paper before putting it in your wallet. The paper will protect other documents or money from getting dirty. It will also come in handy sometimes for writing or drawing, and that's the first reason. With a crayon, you can always write something, save a phone number or an address. You can also call for help in crisis situations. You can even write on your hand with such a crayon. A pencil or a pen can also serve this purpose, so why not carry them in your wallet? When a pencil breaks or a pen runs out of ink, you won't be able to use them in the same way as a crayon. The second reason is the security of your payment card. You surely carry 1 or 2 such cards in your wallet. The crayon will stiffen the wallet. Thanks to it, the wallet won't bend, so your cards are safe. They won't break. Maybe it has never happened to you, but things can go wrong. The third reason is small children. When you travel, you can also give such a crayon to the child. It will have something to do regardless of whether you're traveling by car or flying on a plane. Every child likes to draw. Put coins in the sink in the hotel. Apparently, a lot of tourists do this. This brilliant trick was shown to me by a former hotel staff member. The bathroom in hotel rooms differs in a few details from the one at home. Although at first glance it looks similar, it turns out that the sink is limited in its functions. Ordinary coins will make using it much easier. If there is no laundry machine in your hotel room, you'll probably use the sink to wash clothes. Unfortunately, the hotel sink doesn't have a plug. This is done for safety reasons. The lack of a plug minimizes the risk of flooding the room. Ordinary coins and a plastic bag can replace it. Just place the bag on the sink, then arrange a few coins on its surface to cover the drain. This way, you'll make a makeshift plug that will easily help you fill the sink. Soaking and rinsing clothes in it will be easy. Travelers all over the world use this trick. Brilliant, isn't it? An ordinary milk bottle has a hidden use. It can be handy in the kitchen, so it's worth not throwing it away. It turns out that manufacturers, when creating the packaging, did not know that they used materials with hidden properties. This applies to cardboard packages, which are the most popular, as well as those made of plastic. It turns out that both can be used in our kitchen for a completely different purpose. Once we have finished the milk, we should rinse the bottle to remove any residues. Then, using a wallpaper knife, cut off its part. It's about the part of the carton that is right next to the cap. Cut out the packaging precisely, leaving a few centimeters. The most valuable part of the bottle is precisely the cap. The rest of the carton can be thrown away. This preserved part of the packaging will come in handy for organizing the pantry. Any part of any milk carton with a cap can be used in a way that I will show you shortly. Just take an open package of nuts or loose products, unscrew the cap and thread the top part of the package through it, then lay it flat and screw on the cap. Milk bottle caps are larger than standard ones. They are often made of durable plastic, making them perfect for recycling. Instead of spending a fortune on caps, you can make them from milk bottles.